Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a couple of days since I've done anything in my craft room because I have not been well, but I've been very busy creating other things. But today I'm going to be doing a bit of a hashtag Creep on June, which is a collaboration run by Tracey Fox of Foxy Creations, and there's also a Facebook group called the Foxy Crafters. And I won't be sort of doing everything that they're doing, something every day. I find that I can't feel a bit under pressure when I do it every day, so I'm just going to do my own thing and my own take on it, and I'm not going to do lots of the spooky kind of things, but I'm going to do lots of the old, that vintage vibe kind of abandoned house kind of thing. It's just, these are all the things you can buy from the kit. This is all the ephemera kit, and it's got lots of things to use for the journal, and just thought I would stick to the old photographs. I might cover over the spider mob. So I'm not going to do all the skeletons because there's a whole heap of skeletons in there, and skulls and bats and ravens and that sort of stuff, which is not really my thing. It's based on, her kit's based on the story of Curious Case of Craftly Hall. So it's a story that they've made up themselves, and they've done a digital to go along with it, which is really clever of them, I think. And I've already created some masterboards using some of the collage papers, because you can buy the kit with that in, with the ephemera, and then you buy the separate kit for the papers. So I've made some masterboards using some of the things. I didn't want to use all the tags either, so I used them on the masterboard. So there's tags in there as well as the paper that I've cut up, and there's one, two, three. So I've done those on my lap because I've got this big breadboard that I use for my lap when I'm not well. So I did those, and I'm going to photocopy them because I find that when I do use the original, everything always seems to come off. So I'm going to photocopy them, scan them I should say, and I'll show you what I've done with my signatures. What I've done with what I'm going to do is with the papers and stuff. So I'm going to stick one page on the back of another one. So I'm going to stick those together. So I've got in there, each one is a pianola paper. I love all this wallpaper kind of paper. I think it's something that I got from another collection that I had in my stash. I've just used this tea dyed paper I bought from Ballarat or Etsy shop. I'll try to find the links and find her link and put her below, because I've got some tea dye paper from her. I love this one as well, so I'm going to stick those two together like that. And this is from a book that I had from the second-hand shop. I thought the pages would look alright in there for a bit of writing. This is from another old book. This is from my stash as well. And there's the middle of that one. And then this one, again, I'm going to stick the pages together. I never know which way around to go to some of these things. These flourishes are just gorgeous. Which way around do you reckon? That way? That way. So that's tea dyed paper again from I'm pretty sure it's Ballarat. Something like that. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, some more of that. Isn't that, I love this paper as well. This is from her collection as well. From the pages. This is from an old book page. It's in the wrong spot. It shouldn't be there. Oops, just knocked something off. Oh, scrappy paper. Pianola paper. So all these pages have got to be stuck together. So there's that one. That's where that should be, in there. So that's from an old book. Front part of an old book, and there's more piano paper. And there's the middle of that one. And is that the right way around again? It's again, I can't tell. I'm not very good at this sort of stuff. No, definitely that way around. Right, so I'm just going to use those sort of things, and I'm going to use these elements to create whatever. And I've got my collage papers ready to make things with, and these are all the things I'm not going to use, so I'm just going to use, these are the things I'm not going to use because it's just not my thing, and so I'm going to use them as to create other things with. So I've got a file folder, and I measured it at 6 inches across and 8.5 down because that fits in there perfectly. And I've got to make sure it's, and then I've just used some old old scrapbooking paper that I had in my stash, and I'm going to use this paper to put on top. And I've just lost a bit on the floor, so I have to find it. Just give me a minute. I don't know where. Oh, there it is. It hasn't gone on the floor at all. So I'm just going to put this on top. So it's like a border. And I don't know whether I'll find something in here to create maybe a focal point or not. I don't know. I haven't decided. And like I said, I'm way behind in this because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to do it. And then when I saw Tracey show these on her YouTube channel, I thought, oh, I'm going to have to do an old abandoned house kind of thing. Hers is based on, like I said, the curious case of Crafterly Hall. It's around in the Victorian ages. They were all into psychic mediums and that sort of stuff. So they've actually asked a psychic medium to come and help solve their case. So I've got a letter here. One of the ephemera. If I can find it very quickly. Probably won't be able to find it quickly. So it's got a map of the garden and everything like that. It's really, I think it's very clever how they've done the whole thing around the story. And I can't find the letter in a hurry. One of the ephemera pieces is this letter that they've written to somebody to ask for help in solving off their situation. So, oh, here it is. Having seen the recent article in the Post, we are keen to request your most urgent assistance. We would need your discretion and trust, and we can count on our matter not making the local newspaper. We look forward to hearing from you by return, which we can arrange your visit to Crafterly Hall. We enclosed an area map for your information. Kind regards, and it's sort of sent to this person to help them with their situation. Oh, that was quite clever. It's got an envelope, little envelope as well to go with it. So I'm going to really something a little bit different for me, but I just love this sort of old kind of wallpaper thing. Speaking of Ballarat, we went along, we've been a couple of times to Ballarat, and the first time we went with our daughters, and we went to an old cottage kept in the original state, and their walls were papered with newspaper, which I thought was really interesting. So for the inside, I'm not too sure what I want to do. Because like I said, lots of people are doing the actual whole thing. I don't know whether I can find a picture of the hall. There was a tag of it, but I don't think there is. Well, there's the envelope to that was for the letter. This is for psychical investigators, which were for psychic people who used to come investigate psychic ghosts and things like that. That the Victorians, like I said, used to run a lot of those. Quite like her. Maybe she could stay on the front. I don't know. She looks really good. I like her. I like this door thing as well. There's a photograph frame here. Which one? They're too small. That one. Trying to build a bit of a composition here. The good thing about these sort of things is that if you haven't got enough, you can always add more. And I don't know if I want anything else. Do I want another frame just to sort of... That's the wrong colour. Wrong colour. Wrong colour. I want to have a... No, I don't want that there. I do like that there. She's a bit small on there, isn't she? And I don't think I've got another photograph that would work. And these girls, I mean, they had this thing that when people had passed, they used to put them, still dress them and put them in photographs. It was quite odd, really. Not odd. I shouldn't say that, though, because that's what they believed, and they felt that they needed to do that to remember their ones that passed away. I still like her on the front. Just trying to find something to go around this. Maybe I should just get a bit of book page. See, even that there. Door, on the door. I've taken her right off now. I think that's gets lost. I still think that looks best. That's probably won't get very far today. So I'm probably just mucking around with this here. Oh, let's see what I can find. The page. Let's have a look. A bit much, so you can trim that off a bit more. And I never have my book pages around the right way. The writing around the right way makes it harder for the person to read then, because it was not really appropriate. I should have just left it wide, and maybe chopped off too much now. That's right, you can use it for something else. Put it to one side. Not so much this time, K. There, maybe. And a little bit down the bottom. Oh, I've just cut 2 pages worth there. It's stuck together. So on this weekend coming, I'm hoping to be going to, that's still not good enough, Fussy K. What else have I got? I'm just trying to find something in my scrap paper here. just keep doing the wrong. Try this one. What was I going to say? Oh, this weekend I think there's going to be a collectible fair. Went to it last time. I found it by pure accident last year. They don't have a big Facebook presence. They don't have any Facebook presence, in fact. And I asked them about that last year, and it's because I don't know what it is. It's run by men. And I think they just do word of mouth. I don't know why. But apparently they have it every year, so I thought I might. Because last year I bought some really nice photographs and postcards. So I thought I'd go back again this weekend. If I'm well enough, because I've been the last 4 days I haven't gone out of my, just sat in front of the, on the lounge room, because I find that when I lie down it makes it worse sometimes for me, and then I like to get up. So I just need to trim that off a little bit more, I think. With more water this time. Oops. So this is the first time I've got in here for 4 days, so that's good. That's good progress. Maybe we should have that on an angle as well, because it's sort of like abandoned house wonkiness. Now, how can I do that without getting rid of the paper altogether? I want to make sure there's some there, but I want it like a little bit jaggedy like they did down the other end. So very carefully, just tear that along there. So we're thinking of my husband dropping me off, and he'll go and watch our granddaughter play soccer, and I know I should be doing the soccer thing, but I can't do the soccer and go to the fair as well because I've just been a bit crook and I don't want to. It takes me a while to bounce back from when I'm sick, because my for those people who knew, I have autoimmune disease and they don't know what it is. Some mystery, but it does take, I just every now and then I get this sort of where I don't feel very well. I don't have very many other symptoms, I just don't feel very well. I feel weak and wobbly, and I think I'll just leave that like that. So that's not good. What did I do with my butterfly? I lost it. So I just, like I said, I've been sitting in, we bought some new lounge chairs a while ago now, and they have those automatic lift your leg things, so I've been using those. It's been good. I don't know if I want the butterfly there or there. Just trying to see if I can find something else to sort of, maybe this key. Trying to find some things to go, wrong thing, to go and enhance this picture. There's another key. Just stick the key there. The butterfly, moth, maybe. Moth. Just trying to sort of, because I build a bit of a composition here. But nothing I'm trying is working. I don't like it. Fussy. Fussy, I'm fussy. Not sure. Has its merits. I wonder if I've got anything else like that. Not really. I don't want to use too many. There's me saying I don't want to use any more of the elements, and yet I just said it could just try to, you know, print some more off, basically. Let's say, what a waste, Kay. Well, I don't know. See, like, it just adds something. It gets too lost. What I might do is grab some more of that pianola paper if I've got it handy. Probably not. What I could do is use a bit of ticking, because I had to have that bit cut off, didn't I? But is it the wrong thing? Let's have a look. I was going to use this on the inside of the journal, but I didn't in the end. Leanne gave me the ticking number. Leanne, you have to tell me what to use it for. Sorry, I'm not very conversant with things, with material at all. Again, I don't want it really straight, but maybe just to add a little bit of colour. Sorry, fiddling around for no reason at all, apart from the fact that you just like playing. That's what it is. I actually think that looks fine. Actually, I quite like that. I don't know enough. I don't think it needs the moth. Stick it down before I change my mind again. I need to get my ink out. Ink around this key that I cut. It's very hard to cut inside those keys, so I'm just going to get rid of the white bits by doing this. Bit around the frame. And this frame. Well, it's actually not a frame, it's the edge of a photo paper. An old book. Very hard to do edging on an old book. It's just easy to tear. Okay, and this one. Right. Okay, let's see how I went. How did it go? How did I have it before? I bet you I don't have it back the same way as I had before. There's no point to take a photograph because I'm using my phone to record. Thank you to all those people who have lately subscribed to me. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for all those people that are still staying with me. I really appreciate you being here. It's really wonderful. So if you are here and some people have just introduced themselves to me the last couple of days, but there's lots of people who I just don't know who they are. So if you follow me and watch my videos, I'd love to know who you are. Perhaps tell me where you live. For some unknown reason, I don't know, I had it like that way around, didn't I, before? This is better, because I didn't cut it very straight, did I? I see other people tear. I don't feel, like I said, I'm not a comfortable person around material, because I'm just not a sewer, and I've never been a sewer. I was put in the classes when I was at high school to do Latin and French. Just getting some cards here for some elevation. So, I mean, I can see, you know, when you do Latin, it's could be a bit tedious at times, but you can see where a lot of the languages are similar. Especially if you go to Europe, like the numbers, the words for them, you know, like French, Italian, Welsh, which is where I come from, they're all very similar. And then you look at the Latin, it's very similar again. What do you think? That way around? Yes, let's do that. Okay, let me have a look. Which way did I have it? There, I think. Just I put it straight in the end. Put the frame wonky. Do the inside of the frame. It's too white. Let's have a look. Does it need? Can I get away without any support? Just let's have a look. Just needs a bit of support under there, under here. So even though we've had some cool weather, because it is winter now in Adelaide, in South Australia, in Australia, in Wales, we just haven't had the rain. Just haven't had the rain. It's not going to be good for anybody. Like my son-in-law says, you know, like he is the manager of a abattoirs, and he says that, you know, like they can't grow any food for us. They can't grow any food for the animals, and there won't be anything to feed them either, so there'll be less meat around as well. So he's somebody who left school when he was as soon as he could, and went to work at this abattoirs on the floor to start off with, and now they've quite liked his work ethic and did some training with one thing and another, and now he's manager. because he knows lots about the whole business. And yes, he's doing, I think that's wonderful that he's worked his way up, so to speak. Just making sure it's all glued down. That's not glued down. I need a bit of one there. It's still not working. Need a bit more, okay. This one here. So, like I said, mine is like this is my take on Clip-on June. Sorry, I should say. Not. You're going to say, well, why are you bothering calling it that cake? Because you're not doing anything to do with it. I'm just playing with the elements and having fun, really. Okay, put that down as well. There's one under there that needs a bit of cardboard too. There. Get glue everywhere when you do this sort of stuff, because I should use my tweezers. My skin is terrible on my fingers because I keep holding, because of the glue that I use, and instead of using tweezers. That's better. And I've got some leftover bits of die cut lace here, so I might ink them up and put them on there as well. Let's have a look. Where should we put one of them? Under there, I think. It's not staying down because I'm going to glue on it. And now I've done that, I don't know if I want it there after all now. Maybe we should put it under there. That's better. I like it under there better. That's good. And another little one here. Ink it up a bit. Where do I want this one? No, I don't know now after that. I think it needs to be there, personally. Okay, this will be my last thing, I think, with you. I put my journal together and we'll work out some things to make. I might use my ideas book to create ephemera. So not doing the same thing all the time. Could be a bit boring for me. So I'm going to ink around the edges as well. I think I quite like that way that turned out. I still don't know if I want the moth or not. It needs a seal or something. But the seals that Tracey had in her digital had skulls and bats, and again, like I said to you, that's not my thing. So I'm just taking the aspects out that I like, which is fine. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me today, and I didn't really show you a lot, but I just thought that I would just show you that there's this wonderful kit on Foxy Creations, and you can buy that and download it yourself and have a go at making your own version of Creep on June journal like I am. I'm just doing my own thing. So I'm not really playing along, but I'm just doing aspects of it. Thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.